Hey guys, welcome back. Now that we're past, he who shall not be named, we're gonna move on to Touya's epilogue, and this could go one of many ways, but hopefully it's a good way. Hopefully it's a good epilogue. Fingers crossed for this. I chase after the fluffy, smooth, scarlet hair that flutters in the wind. Fluffy. After running around the castle, my legs were slightly tired, but I didn't feel heavy at all. Rather, I feel happy and my cheeks loosen naturally. When I finally reached her and embraced her small body, I became more relaxed and melted both physically and mentally. Is this your daughter? Stop. Is this your daughter? She gets. Guys! She gets a Sprite! Man, tell me who the canon love interest is supposed to be without telling me you're the canon love interest. Your daughter gets a Sprite? What about Seth's son? What about... What about other children? Only Say? Say. Okay, but she's cute. She's a cutie. Stop. Looks just like her dad. Oh, what a cutie pie. Okay, alright. I'm calm. This is fine. I got caught! Jeez, Say. How many times have you skipped class? Even though I'm trying my best to make a stern face, there's still some sweetness left. A girl with a cutely tilted face inherited from her father. Me and Touya's daughter, Setseg. Ah, named after the river. I like it. I mean, that's appropriate. That's cute. Groaned. Still about 10 times. Hey, Say. I've been saying this for a while, haven't I? Not still. Already. I inadvertently call her by her nickname, and my shoulders fall again at my own naivete. Say also knew that I wasn't seriously angry, so she laughed without any malice. I've been saying it for a while, too. That teacher's classes are boring. Despite being only 5 years old, man, how time flies, Say is relatively strong. She isn't really selfish, though, as if I'd really been angry, she would have been honestly sorry, and she's not terribly spoiled. Maybe it's because she's the daughter of a king, but she's quite free-spirited. In addition, she is a tomboy. Oh, don't pretend like your genes had no influence on this kid. Please. Free-spirited is your middle name. They all looked at me for some reason. I can't believe it. I think that her free-spirited aspect is similar to Touya. Uh-huh. As I frowned at the thought, Say, who has a sensitive side, that's from her dad, peeked at me anxiously. I'm sorry. Next time I'll do my best to take the class, so don't be angry, Mother. She let out a giggle and a laugh that was only a breath and gently stroked my moist eyes. I'm glad you're interested in taking the class. Is studying with that teacher that bad? Well, all of my classes with that teacher, or anyone other than Lord Null, are boring. Girl's got good taste from an early age, I approve. So if Lord Null teaches me everything, I think I'll become very wise. Say is cute as she turns her thin chest up as if to say, "That a good idea, yeah?" She's cute, but there's a problem. You know, Say, as I've said before, Noel is kind enough to take time out of his busy schedule to give you classes. Originally, he's not your teacher. I don't understand. Don't use children's weapons only at times like this. I heard from Noel that you're incredibly clever. Oh, Noel approves. Noel is his usual self. No matter how smart Say is and how much he wants to teach her, he teaches her too many things. Even though he's so busy that he doesn't even have time to sleep. I'm worried that if he goes as far as educating Say, one day he'll collapse. Well, considering the circumstances leading up to her birth, it might be unavoidable to want to spoil her, but it wasn't easy for Touya and I to have a child. We were finally given one after many twists and turns. For Noel, who had been worried about the discontinuation of the royal bloodline, the birth of Say must have been a joyous occasion. And maybe it wasn't just Noel who did a little dance of joy. Touya's friends, Surin and Ruzi, were also quite pleased. Nice. Moreover, it seems that Say also has a talent for martial arts and medicine, and both of them said they'd like to make her their disciple. She's getting adopted by all the boys. Love that for her. She takes after her mom in that regard. All the boys are like, yeah! That's why there are many adults around Say who spoil her. That's why I'm doing my best to be strict. Even if I don't have the confidence to do it, just in case. Say, you're too cute for your own good. I hugged her tightly and rubbed her cheeks against mine. The soft, fluffy feel that is unique to children was so comfortable that I completely forgot to be stern.
Mother, that tickles!
This is your punishment for skipping class. When I tickled her side, Say laughed even more. When the laughter grew even louder, a wind blew, urging me to leave it at that. A pale, crimson petal drifts down and falls between Say and I. Come to think of it, this flower was already in full bloom. That was around the time Say was born. As a birthday gift, Noel gave me a tree purchased from the West Country. Cool. In the language of flowers, it is said to mean eternal prosperity. The tree, which looks majestic, produces many beautiful pale crimson flowers every year in warm weather. I am a little... I don't know if perturbed is the right word, but I'm a little, like, about the fact that I think we've heard more about Noel so far than Touya. It's like, and Noel's doing this. I don't worry, Noel's gonna, like, just die of exhaustion. Also, Noel bought me a birthday present of this awesome tree that means this for me. I'm just like, and where's our husband? Where's he at? Where he at? Say also remembered the beauty of the flower and smiled happily as she placed the petals in her palm.
Lord Noel's tree has bloomed beautiful flowers again this year.
Yes, let's go see. I was about to say, let's go see it, when I suddenly stopped moving. Come to think of it, Touya hasn't gone to see it since it's in full bloom either, right? At that moment, the words we exchanged when we were first married came back to my mind. Do you like admiring flowers?
I do. Every year when they bloom, I enjoy coming out and drinking alcohol.
Together with everyone in the castle?
No, just me.
I wondered if he didn't have any friends. Kind of a rude thing to think. You don't go drinking with Surin? You two seemed pretty friendly.
Yeah, well, he definitely is a friend, but... He was originally good friends with a common acquaintance, so our relationship is kind of special.
I drink by myself sometimes, too.
Really? Then next time let's drink together.
But don't you want to be alone?
No. It's lonely being all by myself.
Touya said he liked viewing flowers, but he was sad to view them alone. I didn't understand the true meaning at the time, but now that I know what happened, I understand how painful those words were. I had been thinking about the past, and then it occurred to me and I clapped my hands. That's it!
What is it, Mother?
I had a good idea. Now that things have become peaceful, I want Touya to realize that he is no longer alone. I want him to savor the happiness he grabbed with his own power. With a surge of feelings in my heart, I held Say up in my arms. When you decide on something, do it immediately. Please help me, Say.
I don't know what's going on, but I'll help.
Both mother and child nodded vigorously at each other, and the first thing they did was to head for... We came to Noel first. I guess we gotta be like, can Touya come out to play? Please say yes. Gotta get permission. I'm sorry I came without an appointment to meet you.
No. Thank you for coming. It's a pleasure to see you this afternoon amidst my busy day.
You're going to collapse if you work too hard. Why don't you look at the flowers to clear your mind? Noel, with a small sigh, looks at me for a moment and says,
I've already viewed the flowers.
Yeah? When?
Inside of your head, as you think I have the time to take a break.
Ha. Maybe it's because of our incompatibility, but Noel doesn't hold back even after I gave birth. Even though he behaves as an obedient vassal when people are watching him, he doesn't mind saying nasty things when it comes to his private space. I clenched my fist behind my back. Patience today, I said, my cheeks tightening at his same attitude as ever. I gently pushed Seisei, who was waiting behind me, and whispered in her ear, "Oh, using the child to get what you want. I like it." Seisei, please.
Yeah!
At times like this, Seisei is the ultimate weapon. Seisei approached and lightly pulled the hem of Noel's robe, who had been writing something down. That's so cute. He only appears for Seisei.
Oh, Her Highness is here as well. How can I help you?
He says, knowing that she'd been here from the beginning. The smile he directed at Seisei was very different from the cold smile he directed at me. It's not as endearing like Touya's, but there's a warmth to it. It is very irritating that he dares to make a difference in attitude. Even so, as Touya's right-hand man, teacher, and one of the few people who understands him, I always endure it while gritting my teeth. Touya himself may deny it, but Touya needs Noel. As I was pondering this internally, my temples started to cramp. Seisei whispered in Noel's ear. Seisei and I had a meeting on the way here, so naturally I know what the whispers are. To summarize, it's a simple talk of, "I love Lord Noel, so let's go see the flowers together." Wait, whose child is this? I simply must ask. I know she looks like Touya, but are we sure this is Touya's kid? We're spending a lot of time with Noel's, all I'm saying. But for Noel, it was a shock. After Noel's face became serious for a moment, he cleared his throat and quietly stood up.
If Her Highness has invited me, then I have no choice.
Are you mad?
Well, it's better to have a distraction once in a while, and my work efficiency will increase. Please, don't worry about it.
You said something completely different to me just a few minutes ago. Changing his intention so calmly like that, I'd love to pull that mouth out of his face. Damn. Anyway, this is the first success. Then Noel, let's meet in the courtyard in an hour.
I understand. I shall also prepare some of Her Highness's favorite sweets and come over.
He's putting more effort into this than just agreeing to come. I turned around with a big smile on my face as feeling disgusted inwardly. So are you, like, inviting Touya's friends as well? It's not just, like, you guys as a family. I mean, you guys could have just done this as a family, but I get it. He's not alone. He's surrounded by a lot of people. When I got out of Noel's room, I felt that the air was somehow refreshing. I took a deep breath and started walking with a renewed spirit. Perhaps my emotions were conveyed through our clasped hands, but Seisei looked complicated. Ha-ha! Called out.
Mother, do you hate Lord Noel?
It's not that I hate him. We're just a little incompatible.
Incompatible. How can you make incompatible better?
As for Seisei, I'm sure she's worried about my relationship with her favorite teacher. The idea of a little girl who wants the people she loves to like each other. I guess you could say that's immature, but I don't hate it. If the circle of like expands, there will be no more conflicts. Seisei's pure wish may be what the world needs right now. Well, maybe with time it will be resolved. I'm sure.
I see.
Seisei's easily recognizable expression is adorable. While feeling frustrated at not being able to solve it right now, it is a face that inspires oneself that there is still hope. I giggle involuntarily.
Huh?
Seisei tilted her head curiously, wondering why I was laughing, her round eyes reflecting me. Now let's go outside. Time for the second mission. Hearing my words, Seisei's face lit up as she instantly knew what I meant.
Yes, Mother!
We both clenched our fists. Aw, adorable. My steps were lighter than when I headed for Noel's room, because the next person we'll meet is not a difficult enemy at all compared to Noel. Although that wasn't supposed to be the case. He's just like, nah, I'm good. Oh, Surin.
Nah.
What? Receiving an unexpectedly strong rejection, I stared dumbfounded at the man who was praised as the war god. No, I know he's busy because he's the war god. With what? You're at peace now, there's no war? But I was surprised because I had never been so clearly refused. Do you hate flowers?
I don't hate flowers. I care about you and Seisei too.
Then why...
Why do I have to spend my few precious moments looking at Noel's face?
Noel, what did you do to Surin this time? Surprisingly, Surin is also, though he would never admit it, a disciple of Noel's. That may be why Noel trusts Surin more than anyone else and asks him for all sorts of advice. And unreasonable demands. Each time it bothers him, Surin is annoyed, and these days he no longer hides his evasiveness towards Noel. He has a lot to say about it, such as, I want to disfigure his face, or I'll smash all those tea utensils he loves so much. Not the tea! Still, seeing as how they don't actually hit each other, I wonder if Surin actually trusts Noel too. He just can't land a hit on Noel. I won't say that, because I think he'd get angry if I did. Please, Surin. Who knows, maybe tomorrow it will rain and the flowers will fall.
You'll be fine without me.
You're Touya's best friend. He'll miss you.
If you were to give me a kiss on my cheek, I'll think about it.
His purple eyes, which had been squinted, glazed over. I returned the inviting gaze with half eyes. I thought you weren't going to ask me out like that anymore.
It's not on the mouth, it's the cheek, yeah? It's in the category of affection. Or do you see me as a man enough to be conscious of even my cheeks?
I told you before that I see you as a friend.
Then what's the problem? Give me a friend kiss.
Even so. If Touya hears about this later, he's going to sulk for sure. In the last few years, I haven't had any requests for physical contact from Surin. Aw man, we made so much progress, all to be lost. It took some twists and turns, but I think we've become good friends now. So I was completely caught off guard. Unlike with Noel, I hadn't come up with a concrete plan to deal with the situation. When I was groaning in embarrassment, Seisei, who had left my side unnoticed, pulled the hem of Surin's clothes.
Master!
Hmm? What is it, Seisei?
I look at Surin's gentle eyes and tip my cap to her, as expected of Seisei. The strangely charged air was wiped away and the atmosphere became peaceful all at once. I'm sorry to be relying on my daughter, but she really is the master here. Surin is also fond of Seisei, whom she shows the utmost fondness for by calling him Master. Maybe it's because it reminds him of his younger brother Naran in the past.
Hey! Hey!
Surin, who was pulled by his clothes again, lowered himself. Seisei whispered something in his ear as he approached. Immediately after, Surin raised one eyebrow. He stretched out his back and began to roll his shoulders in an exaggerated manner.
Come to think of it, I was tired of being rolled around by that asshole Noel. I'm feeling the need to heal myself by looking at some flowers. That's why I'm coming.
Oh, I see. Thank you. I'm sure we didn't have a meeting, but what did Say say?
See you later.
Yeah. Girl? She got all the boys wrapped around her finger, and she knows how to do it.
Respect.
I walked back to the castle feeling somewhat mystified. I can't help but wonder what caused Surin's change of heart, which was so stubborn. I waited until I was out of the public eye and asked Say, who was walking diagonally below me, in a casual tone of voice. Hey, Say, what did you say to Surin earlier?
Well, the other day Master's sword dance was the coolest in the world, so I practiced it a lot. I'll also dance under the flowers, so I'll show you my master a special one, I said.
I see. I wonder if he was in a better mood after his cute little apprentice told him he was the coolest guy in the world. Or maybe he was defeated by the teasing of Say, who said she would only show it to him. In any case, Say is quite skilled. At her age, she understands the hearts of men better than I do. Damn straight. Girl is... She's gonna be trouble. You've gotta keep an eye on her in a few years, cause whew. Your future is secure. Your fiancé won't stand a chance against you.
I guess. The other day, the prince said that I'm no good because I'm a tomboy.
What prince? Wait, are you already engaged? You already have a fiancé? Wait, I'll beat him up. Who's this guy? Oh, really?
Yeah. When we met, I tried my best to be quiet.
Say has a fiancé who has been with her since she was in my belly. I beg your finest pardon. Huh? Look, I just got a daughter. You can't now tell me she's also engaged. I mean, okay, look, I know that was a thing, especially in royal households. It was like very common to betroth someone while they were like babies. It's not unheard of, but I'm like, who's the fiance? Are they also a child? Please say yes, because I'm scared. Say seems to have fallen in love with the other prince at first sight, but unfortunately that doesn't seem to be the case with him. Why did the prince say no?
He says it's because he can't protect me.
Maybe that doesn't mean he can't handle her, but rather he wishes she'd settle down and be protected? If that's the case, they've got a good chance. Say, the battle is just beginning.
Just beginning?
Yes, from now on. I'm sure the prince is going to like Say. That's why he said that.
Really?
Yes, it's true. No boy can resist your charm.
Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, by the time I meet the prince next time, I'll be more like a lady.
By the sound of her voice and her subtle changes in word usage, you can see her feminine spirit. She's 5. Give her some time to cook. She's 5. Say is the most adorable, lifting her chin in a full-on grown-up gesture. Parental bias aside, I really thought that no man could resist the temptation of this beautiful girl.
Oh, you look quite mature today. For a moment I thought you were a beautiful princess from another country.
Even an easy-to-understand compliment doesn't sound sarcastic when Ruzi says it, which is amazing. If this were Noel, it's sure to be sarcastic. Say, who was praised, became proud and arched her chin even more.
I'm almost 6 years old.
That's right. Really, it's surprising how quickly a young child grows up.
Hey, Lord Ruzi, do you think I can get the prince to like me?
She must have been pushing her ladylike mannerisms too much because she's back to usual. Ruzi chuckled at the adorable monstrosity. Monstrosity! And got down on one knee. At the same eye level, he spoke, holding her small hand carefully. Aw, so cute!
I don't think there's a man who doesn't love a princess so cute and brave.
Does Lord Ruzi like cute and brave women too?
Yes, but I prefer women who are kind and strong-minded. That's why you should have more confidence.
Is that why you like Mother so much?
Oh, dang! She sees all. She sees everything.
What?
Hey, Say, what are you saying all of a sudden? You're going to bother Ruzy.
Because Mother is a kind and strong-minded woman, isn't she? And Ruzy, you have portrait of Mother in your desk.
Oh, you do you? Damn, called out. Did you two ever find out your cousins in the, 6 years you've spent here, or nah? The blush. He's been caught. Abort.
Oh, that one! I just, happened to pick it up off the floor.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for picking me up. Thanks for picking me up. Girl, I'm deceased.
No problem. It's only natural, as we can't afford to disgrace Her Majesty's face. I was going to deliver it to Lord Touya later.
Oh, so that's how it was. I almost made an embarrassing mistake. Both Ruzy and I wiped the sweat from our foreheads in relief. Are we sure this is Touya's daughter? I ask again as a friend. I'm a little concerned. I'm a little worried. By the way, Ruzy, do you have time afterwards? We're going to have a flower viewing party, and I was wondering if you'd like to join us.
That sounds wonderful. I'd love to join you.
I patted my chest in relief at the two replies. Oh, thanks. There was no struggle like the other two. A halo appears to shine from behind Ruzy's gentle smile. I said goodbye to him for now, worshipping him in my heart. Girl, calm down. Then let's meet under that pale crimson tree later.
Okay, I'll bring the princess's favorite fruit.
As expected of Ruzy, you thought that if it was sweets, it would be covered by Noel. A capable man brings different souvenirs. Then I'll bring Ruzy and Touya's favorite fruit.
Have I ever told you what my favorite fruit is?
I can tell just by looking at it. There's just one that you always eat with an especially delicious look.
Is that so? Were you looking at me that closely?
Unexpectedly, Ruzy's face is red. Yes, how very unexpected. Worried that he might be tired and feverish, I tried to peer in, but Ruzy turned around and bolted.
I'll see you later!
Yeah. Yep, he ran. Ruzy, I hope he's okay. I'd feel bad if I invited him to come with us if he had a fever. Say. Call your mother out. Do it.
Mother must be what they call an inconsiderate woman.
Where did you learn those words?
From Lord Noel.
He's right. Goodness. He really doesn't have anything good to say. Well, at any rate, now we've got the whole crew. Now all I have to do is go get Touya. I feel refreshed, as if I had accomplished a great task. We both stretched out wide and nodded at the same time as we rejoined hands. Hey, Touya, we're about to... As I entered the room in fine spirits, I was struck by an unexpected sight. On Touya's desk, an expensive-looking piece of paper was melting and burning. Touya smiled at me hawkishly as I rushed over to see what the hell was going on.
Okay, calm down. I'm just burning a family chart that Noel pushed on me.
Oh, he brought that again. But it's not like you had to burn it. The royal family of Nasla is not monogamous. A king can have a formal consort and several concubines. That's why Noel is trying to find a candidate for a concubine for Say, who will be the next queen. Oh, well that's early. Girl's got a fiance and concubines? Dang. She's not visibly doing well with her current fiance, so he might be worried. She's 5. There's plenty of time for her to get another fiance. Gosh. Gosh, there's time, man.
Even though I thought I would shed tears of blood just by choosing one fiancé, increasing the number to 2 or 3. I can't think of it. I won't marry Say off, not for as long as I'm alive.
Good on you. How did she get engaged, then? What's unreasonable? If that's the case, Say may never get married.
That's fine. Even Say wants to be by my side for the rest of her life. Right, Say?
I want to be the prince's bride.
I guess that's changed.
Hey, what the heck? Until recently, you were saying, I'm going to marry my father, but when did you realize...
Give it up, Touya. Girls grow up too fast. Oh no, not the Yandere eyes. Now he's possessive of his daughter. Oh, that's gonna be a tough one.
No way. Say is my treasure. No one can take her away from me.
Jeez. It's a lot better now, but the line between Touya's sanity and insanity is still very thin. I like that she's so blasé about it now, though. Like, he's going insane again. If you leave him alone, he will go berserk before you know it. I looked into his eyes, which had become hollow like the bottom of a well, and embraced them with the feeling of melting away the cold darkness. I'll always be by your side. Isn't that enough? At the voice of admonition, the depths of the dark eyes swayed. This is the only thing that has helped him come to his senses, which is really progress considering the old days. I smiled with relief when I realized that I had moved his heart, and Touya smiled a little more as well.
That is enough.
I'm glad. I would have cried if you said it wasn't.
You and only you. Never leave my side. I can't live without you, not even for a moment.
He hugs me back tightly and kisses me sweetly on the forehead. Where those lips had traced my temples, traced my cheeks, and almost drifted to my lips.
Oh.
I feel that we were really being watched, so I stretched out my arms. We'll continue later tonight.
I'll close my eyes. You can continue.
Yes. Yeah, that's my girl. She gets it. Touya, no.
That's my girl. You're very understanding. Then, let's continue.
Of course we can't.
Why not? Better to show her how married couples should be from now on.
While he was saying that, Touya rained kisses on my cheeks and ears. I shook my head, almost inadvertently bonding with its sweetness, reminding myself to come to my senses. You're going too far. This is going to be a bad example, let alone a role model. He kissed my hand, which was impatiently pouting, and there was no longer any part of me that wasn't hot. I looked at Touya and Say in a panic, and I spoke quickly. Oh, it's time for flower viewing!
Flower viewing?
Touya tilts his head in puzzlement. Touya finally stopped kissing me, and I was finally able to tell him my purpose for today. As I explained, my heart beats faster, wondering if he'll be pleased. And that's how it came about.
Naala.
Huh? Suddenly, I was hugged so tightly that my vision blurred greatly. I hurriedly braced myself and put my hand on his head, which was placed on my shoulder. Touya?
I'm happy.
Really? You're happy?
Yeah. I'm glad you remember my words from so long ago.
Oh, that. I was kind of disappointed, but it doesn't change the fact that he's happy. Tears welled up at the corners of my eyes as I felt that my hard work had paid off. Why are you disappointed? I'm so confused with you. The flower viewing party that was held in this way turned out to be more lively than I had imagined, thanks to the sweets and alcohol that everyone brought in.
Drinking together like this tastes so good. It's incomparable to when I was drinking in the basement. Basement?
Oh, Ruzy! I cut the fruit that you gave me.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah! I'm like, why are we inviting Ruzy? He doesn't, like, know everything, but okay, sure. I always have to cool things down, as Touya is prone to making bombshell statements. Touya, on the other hand, doesn't seem to know what went wrong. He's in a great mood and continues to drink. And a little further away.
Well, Master?
As expected of my disciple.
Seisei is proudly performing a sword dance with a mock sword. It's hard to believe she's only 5 years old, but she's quite good. Surin's eyes, looking at her, were kind as if he were looking at his grandchildren. As for Noel, he took the liberty of scoring the sword dance and mentioned areas for improvement. Instantly, Surin's eyes sharpen and a nasty battle of sarcasm begins. The two were about to draw their swords at each other when Seisei stopped them with an "I love you" attack. While the two are grudgingly making a truce, Ruzy quickly approaches Seisei. When I wondered what he was doing, he was applying medicine to Seisei's small wound made during the sword dance. As expected of the future queen, I guess. She's always naturally in a state of complete exhaustion, isn't she? It's strange that everyone seems to get along well thanks to Seisei. I am proud of my child who is loved by everyone.
What's up?
When I first married you, I never thought I'd be so happy.
Yeah. If who I was back then could see me now, I'd shake my head in disbelief. I wish I could show this to my disbelieving self.
Wow, what a picture! Oop, that's the wrong button. Oops. There we go. Such cherry blossoms. I think these guys might be the canon couple. I don't know what it is, but just something about this just kind of screams it to me, you know?
There are happy and sweet kisses like this.
It's like we're already in the moon's paradise.
Like nothing. When we're together, that actually is our moon.
Repeated gentle kisses amidst pale crimson petals falling down. I thought I heard an exasperated voice in the distance, but for now, I don't care. The never-ending desire makes me feel hot from the core of my body, and the feel of each other's lips is intoxicating. It was just as sweet as honey tasted in the heavens. That was cute. Really, really cute. I love that we got a little bit of time with daughter. She's so cute and must be protected at all costs. I can see why everyone loves her. Adorable. I'm glad that we got to see her interact with a lot of the boys. Didn't get to see all the guys, but a lot of them, which was really nice. Alright, well that was Touya's epilogue. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and Seisei. Cutest bean. Next time we will do Ruzy's epilogue and wrap that up, so hopefully I'll see you there for that, guys.